Hey people, what's up? Good night, good night, good night. So I'm on live on Instagram since I haven't been on live over here, and I'm doing my live on Facebook. So, of course, it's my Jamaican flag. And I just want to start out with the meaning of unstoppable. Unstoppable. Impossible to stop or prevent. Alright, this is what we need to do, Jamaica. Take the mask off and be free to talk. Be free to express ourselves and not afraid. It's the end of my season of Outer Road, and I said I wanted to end it like this. Thanks to all the celebrity guests, Alison Hines, big up yourself. Queen of Bacchanal, Caribbean Queen, of course. Shout out to Third World Band. Thank you for the interviews. Thank you for, having your platform here and showcasing your talent and everything. Outer Road episode, season 1. This is the 9th episode. I'm not going to do 10 episodes. I'm going to start a new season. I'm stopping it at an odd number because I'm odd like that. Julie and Molly, big up yourself. Good luck on your new album, As I Am. Alright, so moving on. I said tonight I'm going to expose my childhood pedophile, the man that molested me when I was 8 years old. A lot of people came out and say, yo, listen, I applaud you for what you're doing. A lot of people say, you must keep it hush, them something enough to talk about. Shh. Nobody rake up no ants nest, girl. Okay, I'm exposing my childhood predator, and I'm also going to expose family member. You know what? It's too often that we as Caribbean people, because it's not a Jamaican thing, it's not really a Caribbean thing, it's a worldwide thing, where women have been sexually assaulted, sexually molested, sexually abused, but everybody wants, don't say nothing, just I saw it go. No, that's not how it is. Unless we stand up, unless we make a change, then yeah, that's how it's going to be. That's how it will remain unless we decide to change that. And ladies, let me tell you something. Like Beyonce said, who run the world? All right. You know what? I got a message. I had a few messages that I want to share. Crap. One is in the phone because I don't have Instagram and that. But anyway, I'll share one of the message here that really helped me in things like this to motivate me, because I know there's so many people out there that have so much to say, but they're afraid of the backlash, afraid of the shame. And it's so sad that as society, we don't try to motivate women to come out and speak out. We slut shame them. It's your fault. It's like, why women feel like it's their fault? You were sexually assaulted at 5. Somebody molested you at 8. Like the pedophile fingering the little 5-6-year-old child. And all of a sudden, nobody have much to say. All of a sudden, people just don't want to say nothing. But yet still, he's passing you every day. He lives in your neighborhood. And you don't have nothing to say. But yet still, make your ear say something harm. But me can't believe some Miss Mavis really put on the Black Friday. You see, everything else that is supposed to be important, but don't address it. And the unimportant thing, that's what people are so quick to address. You know what? Hold on. Man, I think I had saved it. Okay, it's supposed to be at the top. Okay, so I'm kicking it off with this message that I got this morning. I mean, like I said, there's a few messages, but just a few that stands out. Keeping her anonymous. She said, I wish I had your strength. I was raped when I was 10 by a family member. His girlfriend was watching, and 2 other little girls, they were his kids too. I'm so traumatized until today. And the truth is, I still see this man sometimes. I can remember even the very smell of him. I'm so happy you're doing this. God be with you. And I mean, why don't we speak out about these people? Being raped is not a joke. Why does society make it feel as if you are the one that is wrong? All right. Family member. I won't call him a pedophile because the age difference wasn't major. It wasn't grand. We were like probably 5 or 6 years apart. To be honest, I don't know. I don't even think about him. I don't call him. I don't speak to him. And that is my brother. You touched me inappropriately, and you know what you did. And I remember a few years ago, because I haven't spoken to him in years. I have two brothers, so please, 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 don't get them mixed up. I have two brothers, one that lives in the U.S., one that lives in England, and the other one, Milton, that's the one I'm talking about. I don't know where he is. I think the last thing I heard, I think he's in Israel or wherever with him Christian self. You know me, I always come with receipt, because like proof. So the first one I'm going to expose is the family member. And like I said, I wouldn't call him a pedophile, but yet still, this is for people to understand that, you know, you have kids. Be careful. Be careful of the brother and sister, because sometimes they don't know better. Kids play around, so watch them, talk to them. Don't think, you know what? No, man, I'm a picnic. No, give an eye on them. Give an eye on them. Talk to them, because I'm sure I'm not the only one. There's so much, the cousin and the uncle that is not so grand in age. We have to do better. We have to educate our kids what is right, what is wrong. I remember him telling me, if you tell mommy now, I'll believe you. I remember I sent a letter to my sister because she was living in the state and I trust her. That was my favorite sister. Love her to death at the time. And I felt like I could trust her. So I write a letter and send it to Farin because she had migrated. So I sent it to Farin and I told her what was happening with my brother. And I don't remember her saying anything about it, to be honest with you. To this day, I remember writing the letter. I'm sure I sent it, but I'm sure I sent it because I always used to write her a letter when she did big foreign. Because you know you're young, so you send me letter of big foreign. So yeah, I remember sending her a letter, and I didn't hear anything of it. She never acknowledged it. I don't know if she said anything to my mother. I know she didn't. So it's that kind of thing where people sweep things under the carpet, and that's one of the reasons I said you have to talk to your children. I remember I sent him. I'm trying to find him. I should have just kept everything here. Hold on. I'm trying to find the oh, okay, let me do it this way. Oh yeah, that's his name. Hate when that happened. But anyway, like I said, I remember sending him a message few years ago. No, don't let me go through all of this. I remember sending him a message few years ago and asking him, because people that know me, I'm very vindictive. I'm not going to say anything to you. I'm that kind of person. I remember when my sister had her baby, and every time my sister licked me, I go pinch your baby. So whatever you do to me, you don't get away with it. Trust me. You don't get away with it. It don't matter who you are. You might think you get away with it, but you know, you don't get away with it. I remember always go pinch up my little niece. Every time my sister lick me, I go pinch and tell. Every time Cara lick me, okay, no problem. You're going to lick me, I go pinch and tell. I go pinch your picnic because I can't get you. I remember when my brother used to touch me inappropriately, and I told him to stop and he didn't want to stop. And I remember every time I just go in the bathroom and just use this toothbrush and just wash the toilet bowl. Because I can't fight you. I can't fight you. But there have to be another ways and means to get to you. Why the fuck it's not coming up? Hold on. I'm trying to find the... I don't know why my tablet is acting up. Oh, yeah. Yay. Okay, perfect. Found the fucker. Okay. So I'm going to read this. The message that I sent to him. You know me, I have the receipts. Yes. The message I sent to him. This was June 22nd, 2012 at 4:31 a.m. I don't know why I did up. So I said to him, hi, seeing now that you are a father to a girl, don't you have any regrets to how you molested me as a child? Looking at your baby sister, as you'd always call me, telling me to do things that you shouldn't do. You were right. No one would have believed me. But now that you're an adult with a girl child of your own, a man of God, how do you live with yourself, knowing the Bible talks about sins of the father affecting their child? If your daughter should be raped or molested, would you feel guilty? Personally, I have forgiven you and have happily moved on with my life, but I often wonder if you think you at least owe me an apology. He sent me a message January 5th, 2013. I guess, I don't know, it was in traffic. He said, sis, Happy New Year. I was just going through my Facebook and found this. I saw it dated from before. I did not see it before. In those days, I did not know how to use Facebook. Some of the things you mentioned above remain a blur to me. And that you see, that's the thing. People that do you wrong always forget. Them always, their memory is so selective. They can't remember nothing. So yeah, so he said it was a blur to me. Hold on. Okay, sorry. It was a blur to me. Ras, why it's gone so far? It was a blur to me. I know we had a messy childhood. I also know I was a very angry person, angry at mom for leaving me, at grandma, angry at her for the abuse I received, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, point is, me send him a message and me ask him if they rape him, pitney, if he not gonna feel guilty because he's a cunt for what he did. Now, like I said, I wouldn't call him a pedophile because our age difference was not major. I think we're like 5 or 6 years apart. So, my thing is this. Family members do stuff. A lot of people will say, oh, my family did this to me. My family did that to me. Like I said, you don't want to see my inbox. I have a Facebook page called Stop Child Sexual Abuse. And there's just so many messages. I mean, a lot of people don't even know that. I have so many messages that I have to mentor people on a daily basis and help them that are, sometimes suicidal. This girl that her grandfather raped her at the age of 8. That turned to drugs because of that. So sometimes you see people going through certain things. Sometimes you see people angry. It's coming from a lot of places that we might not understand. So, like I said, at the end of the day, this is to highlight that family members do shit. Brothers do shit. Uncles do shit. So just be on the lookout. And if someone wrong you, tell them to apologize. Like I said, I don't care if you make it right with God. Make it right with me and me hurt. Because unlike me, I'm not looking for closure. I closed that chapter and I'm happily moved on with my life. But I side-eye people because I know that there's a lot of predator and pedophiles out there that are always waiting for just putting themselves as soon as mommy or daddy turn their back. Because if there's a parent that is strong, otherwise, that's it. You look a girl pitting them, freak them off, and that's about it. People have to understand that, you have to have a backbone. You have to have a backbone. A lot of people don't know what's the statute of limitation. And I'm going to give you guys some info. Because I realized with the whole saga from before that I said, if that was my child, I would press charges. And a lot of people are saying, but it done gone already. When I leave it alone, so what? If the man take care and pitney, or if a pedophile gets a young girl pregnant, once the man is taking care of his kids, then leave it alone. Let me tell you something, people. Let me tell you something. My predator, brother Pringle, and oh my goodness, when I put the picture out this morning, someone said that obviously I've watched my live before a year ago when I spoke about this, and when I tell you I search high and low for this man, I search high and low for this man because I wanted to put him out there. You see, if I had said something at the age of 8 when he used to come to prayer meeting at my house and shove his tongue down my throat and touch up my chest because I didn't even have breasts, touch my private part. If I had said something to someone that cared, because I did say to my mother, she wouldn't say nothing. She would just say, Lord, I don't him know. I have to make him not come back here. She's not going to attack him. She's not going to confront him. I don't have that mother that is an angry pit bull mother will protect. You know them, when dog have puppy, you try to go touch them puppy and it hurt. Yes. That's the mother you guys are supposed to be. When people know so you're not that kind of mother, them text it by your pitney because them know you're not on a backbone. The statute of limitation has no limit. What is the statute of limitation? A lot of Jamaicans don't know this. The statute of limitation is if you were sexually abused, sexual assault, raped, if you choose to press charges 50 years after, as long as you have somewhat of evidence, you can. Understand that sometimes it's word of mouth, but sometimes going forward with this case, like if I'm in Jamaica, I'm pringled at Jamaica, I'm going to press charges. If me see him, I'm going to call police on him. Because it's, even if I cannot prove that he touched me and put him hand in my panty and touch up my chest, put him tongue down my throat at such a young age, is my word against his. However, it shows that I'm not going to tolerate that. If I had said something at the age of 8, chances are he wouldn't have gotten the chance to impregnate another girl that's in the church. Because that's the reason I heard he ran away. Because of course the church won't keep it hush hush. You know how hard it is to find Brother Pringle? Which hard what wasn't hard. Because all this time all I had to do was call the pastor them. Because that's who I called. Pastor Scarlett, Pastor this, Pastor that. Match I called Pastor Thorpe. And I'm like, listen, I'm trying to find Brother. Does he have a Facebook account? That man was such a wonderful man. And everybody tight-lipped. Like, well, we haven't spoken to him in a while. But do you have a Facebook? What was his first name? Because I just remember Brother Pringle is such a nice man. I just remember him in church preaching about the beggy Christian. And oh my goodness, I just love that man because he has made a difference. And some have to go in at the testimony and talk about what Brother Pringle has done for me. Otherwise, I never get Brother Pringle first name. Some could have find him on Facebook. Now, Brother Pringle, his first name is Royland. Royland Pringle. You can't find it on Facebook. Now, film page locked down like ticks batty. Because obviously you have so much skeleton in your closet and so much people are looking for you because you've been hiding out all this time that you even just 2015 income on Facebook. Now, like I said, people, we have to understand that when we keep silent, these are the strength and the backbone that we give to predators to move forward and continue their attack. I'm sure he's taking care of his child that he has now with that at the time 12, 13-year-old or however old she was in the church. I think she was between 12 or 14. I don't remember because like I said, it was so hush. Nobody not talk about it. Nobody don't want to know. Of course, he's taking care of his child. But what happened before he got her pregnant? The pattern, the breadcrumbs of molestation that he did along the way. And after he got her pregnant, what happened? Him just learn to use condom. That's all. Nothing never stopped. So the fact that most of you people want to keep predators and pedophiles out there in the open because you keep your mouth shut, all you're doing is giving them a platform to continue the devastation along the way. Una have to talk up. This is where you have to draw the line and say, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm not at fault. So ladies, this is my message to you. Look in the mirror. Ask yourself, how can you blame yourself for someone that raped you? How can you blame yourself for someone that sexually assaulted you? Someone that sexually abused you at 5 years old, at 6 years old? How can you blame yourself? Now, when you find the answer, I want you to put out the picture of the person that molested you. Because this is your standing your ground now to say, you know what, enough is enough. Me stop it right here, so. Because if you don't stop it, ain't nobody gonna stop it. Because everybody afraid. I don't understand what everybody is afraid of. You know, in Malaysia, I was in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, and there were religious police knocking on people's door. Even if you're a tourist, they were knocking on your door to check if you are married because they want to know why you and your boyfriend in the room. Even if you're 50, even if you're 40. Because they're religious police and the Bible say, because when I love cherry pick on the quotes, the Bible say no sex before marriage. So you have some countries that uphold that law. So just like a Jamaica, you have tourist police in Malaysia. And that's why I tell people all the time, my passion is traveling because you learn so much. In Malaysia, the police them gonna come knock at your door. And if you don't have on a ring, no morning should be happening in that hotel room. You cannot be having sex in that room where you pay for your vacation if you're not married. Google it, research it, because it's all about teaching people and learning from people. Just like Jamaica have tourist police, because you have police officers that can deal with everything. So you have traffic police. So you know police break up in areas. You have traffic police, you have tourist police, you have what they call them, fish? What they call them? The fish people them? Kingfish? What's them name? Like what we used to say, acid police. And they had this special one. What them name? Kingfish? What them name? Kingfish? I don't know. Them. Or is that a car? Anyway, them special police there that come out for certain areas of crime. We also need to have pedophile police officers. We need to have police in that area that deal with those specific cases. Today I saw the Prime Minister came out and people always used to say, it looked like you're a PMP when I was saying, listen, Jamaica need a change. Me tell people all the time, I'm APIP, any party in power. I don't give a shit if it's red, blue, pink, white, or green. I'm affiliated with no political party. I am willing to work with whoever is in power to make a change if you really care about Jamaican people. Just like how you have tourist police. Why the government don't form a pedophile police? I saw the Prime Minister came out today and spoke about all what was happening. Because let me tell you, said, me call and me pressure them. Because there is no way a video like what we saw supposed to come out and it not making the Star, which I sent to them. It's not making the Observer. Me never sent it to the Observer. I'm not going to tell a lie on the Observer. However, CDA, all of these people didn't hear about the case. Oh, them hear about one video, what that was servicing. But what are you doing? It's obvious that this video was done in Jamaica. It's obvious that this video was done in Jamaica because the owner for the phone lost it in a taxi in Jamaica. So why was nobody investigating it? Big up to Pretty Dan who spoke about it. Thanks to Mr. Vegas who also highlighted it. Thank you. But why wasn't more done? Why was it so lax? Why are we so comfortable with pedophiles? But yet still, when kids are taken away, Lord, they might take when they put them Jamaica gone to the dark. Shut up. Shut up. Because if you're not doing anything about the problem, you are part of the problem. There has to be more done. There is no way a child should be thinking, I'm in love with a man at 12 and I consented to sex. A 12-year-old should not be thinking that. I understand. You're young and you're a fool. So you're going to think that. But the government has to intervene. This is just like how you have a domestic case where the woman take the beating because she loved the man and she just in love because she's stupid. And she just take the beat down and the neighbor might hear, say she a ball and probably might kill her this time and call the police for her. And then the police might show up. And how many times have we seen this? Where police show up at a domestic dispute matter. And the lady said, well, no, I'm not pressing charges. No, it's okay. It's the first time he's hitting me. And the police have to say, it's not about you. I don't care what you have to say. Sir, Mr. Sir, you step out, you're going to jail. Because you know what? Sometimes logics is not in the person's head that is in love. So police, government has to intervene. There has to be a way where you protect children. What you're supposed to have pedophile police who walk on every maternity ward. And if you're under the age of 16, which I also think needs to be changed, because there's no way you can be consenting to sex to have a potential baby. But you can't vote till you're 18 and you cannot go to a club until you're 21. Does that make sense? Who the hell make up these rules and laws? The laws have to be enforced. So we need some pedophile police. So when pedophile knows, say, no, if me touch a little pitney there, even though she hot. Because I know oftentimes we as Caribbean people love to blame the little in them. You know, say, I tell that she love the little big man them. You know, say, she always a one beat of the wife, and she always a going to the care for. She's a child. She don't know better. She thinks she in love. We have to be the one to intervene to make a difference. We have to be the one as adult, thinking, logical adults to make a difference. You understand what I'm saying? So there is no way. You're supposed to have kids on top of kids on top of kids per maternity ward, having babies, and nothing is done about it. So the government, Mr. Andrew Holness, this is my solution. Because everybody talk about the problem, but nobody's talking about the solution. Just like we have religious police in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, that will knock on people's door, even though they're the age of consent for sex, if they're not married, because the Bible say don't indulge in sex if you're not married. So the one that will fuck and are married and then cast stone by everybody else was sin differently than you. Don't forget, you can't cherry pick your Bible scripture, all sin is sin. You understand? So this is my solution. Just like how tourism is important to Jamaica and we have to protect the tourism so, you know, they don't go abroad and spread propaganda upon Jamaica and say they were robbed. We protect tourists because they're important. I want Jamaica, I don't care about another country. I want Jamaica government to have a force that protects children. So then whatever you want to call them, the pedophile police, whatever, the predator police, whatever you want to call them, have police officers that deal with these kind of cases. Because the OSDA, the CDA, the family court, all of these people are overwhelmed. Them can't manage. I mean, I understand, you have so much groups that always come to Jamaica, can tell you what to do, the human rights. But yet still, what happened to you? Why you ain't loud? The other one, Indicom, everybody loud when it comes to certain things. But protecting the kids and to move forward to make a better Jamaica for everybody. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Groups can come from front, can tell us, say, you're not supposed to kill bad man. But yet still, you ain't saying nothing when you see all of these underage kids getting pregnant. Like I said, Brother Pringle, Deacon Pringle, your time is up. Because anyway, me see you, me I shame you. And like I said, him run for a long time because he got some. And let me tell you something again. You see, Brother Pringle, look at people, me I chat on the business because I don't have it on the carpet too long, me I rake it up. Yes. Me now make sleeping life, dog life, me I take out all of the flea them tonight. Look at people, let me tell you something. Everybody know what Pringle was doing. Everybody know what Pringle was doing. Pringle fill up a whole of the pin in the malika pot. And every Sunday in Pan pulpit and preach when Pastor Thorpe is not available. Pastor Thorpe, whatever his name. I remember because I did young. Yeah. Sister Pringle could not have kids. That's his wife. So she was a godmother to almost everybody, child, including my niece. The same one I used to pinch up, Chantel. Now, I understand that because she couldn't have kids, which most people are, you know, they love kids when they can't have for their own. So they want to be godmother for all the kids. And she was a nice, kind lady. I don't know if she knew what her husband was doing, but I'm sure after a while she not stupid. She didn't know. So therefore, some of these godmothers want to love, care, go left on a picnic with, are predators for them husband too. Because like I said, there's no way you cannot know what your husband was doing after a while. Probably it started out innocent. But you're supposed to know. You're supposed to know. So because Sister Pringle couldn't have no pitney, everybody, and that's one of the reasons I kind of respect my sister. Well, I respect my sister for that. She used to say she now make Chantel grow in them yard. Every time Brother Pringle say her church, Lord Chantel, because Chantel did have nice cool hair because our father mixed. So Chantel, you're always nice and long and dark and pretty. Pretty girl, pretty little girl. Boy, you must make Chantel come by me. Come, let her come spend the weekend by us, man. Let her come by. And I think my sister knew what was happening. So she said, you think some me go send my picnic on a Pringle? Me not send my picnic on a Pringle. Brother Pringle, Mr. Nasty Man. You run for a long time, but guess who can dig you out of your hole? Teeze. Who is Teeze? You're going to know. Because this is not going to be ush anymore. I'm gonna go make sure. And even if you listen to this, and you know what, I like I said, I went to so much great lengths. I found this Facebook. You have much friend on Facebook. Like I said, ROYLAND Pringle. LAND Pringle, Ryland Pringle. I went through great lengths. When I finally found him on Facebook, to be honest with you, I wanted to call him. I wanted to reach out to him. I sent a message, but of course, you cannot send a friend request. Me tell us that the man page tight like Tix Batty. You can't send him a friend request. And you know, if you're not friends with someone, even if you send them a message, it go in junk. So the people them not see it. I mean, I think I check him in message. And it look like he's not even active on Facebook. But the good thing is, I found his picture. I found pictures of him. Say, no, if a picture go plaster over my Facebook. You know, if a picture go plaster all over social media, I'm going to start exposing the pedophiles. I am unstoppable. That's one of the reasons I gave myself that name. After my mother left me homeless, and after all that I've done and been through, I said, you know what? I'm unstoppable. Nobody can stop me. The only person can stop me is me. And that goes for everybody out there in social media world that is watching this. The only person that can stop you is you. So it doesn't matter what you go through. You have to sometime just tell yourself, you know what? Today's a new day. It's a new chapter. I'm not saying the hurt is not going to be there. Of course the hurt is going to be there. But you have to get up. Brush yourself off and start. If you don't start over, then you're going to just stay there and linger at the shit. And you can't make people that hurt you control your life forever. You have to move on. Unfortunately, you have to move on. A lot of people say, well, it's hard. But you have to get up and stand up and move on. You have to move on. Because so many women out there are carrying this burden of being sexually abused, sexually molested, raped. And they're so angry at the world. They're so angry at other people. And oftentimes, instead of trying to break the curse, you just make it continue. Because you have two girl pitney, and instead of you holding them and squeezing them and telling them every day how much you love them, and if anybody ever touch them here or there, tell me. When you now watch them, when you come like Audrey, not dancehall queen. I am want. Come on. Stop it. Break it. End it. End it. End it. We have to end it. And like I said, guys, for your information, what is the statute of limitation? There is no limits. So ladies, let me tell you something. If one man rape you tonight or tomorrow, unfortunately, do a rape kit. Go to the police station, go to the hospital and get a rape kit done. If you're not sure, sit down by your rape kit. In the next 10 or 20 years, when you find the strength, where you say, you know what, I'm ready for the man, you know. Next week, next month, next year, when you say, I'm ready for the man, you know, me can't face him now. Me go looking at him face, looking at my face. I am victim, I talk to you. You can go ahead because you have a case. But you cannot wait, go wash off beard, and then think, okay, because then it's his word against yours. So people, wake up. Know the laws that protects you. Know the law that protects us, because it's there, it protects us, but unbeknownst to most of us, we don't know. So we have to, yes, Royland Pringle, same name. Yeah, go and go look for him on Facebook. And you can post him picture all over. Predator, child molester. You understand? We have to know the laws that protect us. And like I said, for people who talk about, oh, it done gone already. What can you do? You can do something. If you choose to press charges, you can press charges. And you know what? Like I said, nobody wants to be shamefaced. Nobody wants to be shamefaced. So this is the new age, ladies, where we can take a stand. So if you look like somebody sent me a message say, you know, she was sexually assaulted in Jamaica and she moved to Canada now, and every time the freaking man that sexually assaulted her is now in Canada too. And every time she see him, because I guess I'm in the same area, every time she see him, she run. What the fuck you run for? What did you do? Why are you running? You have to face these people because you run from him and make him a run up in our next little pitney, because these people have no limits. They don't stop. Confront these people. Confront them. Like I said, I confront all of who, I mean, there wasn't much. But the little that did, I definitely confront them. And Pringle was the worst one. And see me find him. See me find him. And trust me, like I say, the people them, because I sent some message to the friends that he have, because he doesn't have much friends. Because me I try getting number. I was trying to get his number because I wanted to call him and say, oh my goodness, Brother Pringle. Listen, I've been searching for you for so long. You know, you have to use side-expanding kind of people that and build up them ego, because them egotistical. Because for them, they didn't do anything wrong, them egotistical. So my plan was, and people, let me tell you something, ladies. If you can't lure these people, if you don't want to move forward and press charges, there is a case right now in Jamaica with a woman pressing charges with somebody that sexually molested her 40 years ago. There's no limits, people. So be educated on these things that can protect you. There's no limitation. There's no limitation. If you choose to press charges, you can. The only difference is, if you don't have proof, is his word against yours. So if you did tell your granny can't say, okay, yes, she did tell me that. You understand? Know your rights. So you can tape them, record them, do something if you choose to build a case. I wanted to call Brother Pringle and me get his number, but like I said, me can't bother. It's been few days and me can't bother fear run him down. Me can't. The people, the church people them don't want thing there. Let me tell you, church we ain't go. Nobody know want thing there. Tell you his number, but I know he attends the, hold on there. May I tell you which church he attends. But anyway, my goal, I wanted to call him and ask him, you know, why did he leave me? Why did you leave me? You're the first man I fell in love with. Like, you're the first man that I kissed. You can't say him kissed you, you know. You have to make you look like the bad guy. Me want to tell him, say, listen, when I kissed you, I can't forget it. Why would you leave me? Why would you go get someone pregnant? Why didn't you get me pregnant? I'm so jealous of that girl. Why didn't I have your baby? You understand? And then, you know, you go start opening up because his ego build up now and he feel big. I say you have the psychology. Them people, they're not wrong. So you can't attack him and say you don't know. You can go deny. I wanted to tell him, listen, I have 3 boys right now. I have 3 sons. One I call Prings. Because I say, that should have been your baby. Mr. Me did have this script plan out for him, you know. Me did have, people don't know, me did have my script plan out for him. And record him. So when him start say, yes, you know, I miss you too, and more remind him when he did touch me. Oh my goodness. I can't forget that touch. My body's calling for you right now. Yeah, from a tender age of 8. How can you not be with me? Why would you go impregnate somebody else? Why would you do that? I was so jealous. I want to see that baby. Does the baby even have any resemblance of me? Because I would take that child as or lost child. Listen to me, man. Let me tell you something, people. When you find them predators there, game. You have to play with them and then confess how to get on a case. But like I said, I couldn't wait. That should not take too long. I can't bother. So I just say, you know, I forget. I just expose him. Because chances are not in come on Facebook or something. Hold on, let me tell you. Which church am I going now? And the church people, them never want to talk. Them never want to tell me which give me number. I'll message one of the church. Hold on, let me tell you which one of the church we message. And them say he's not at that church no more. The Word of Promise Church. I emailed them. I sent him a message and I said, oh my goodness, because I see he checked in at that church on his Facebook. And I sent him a message. I say, you know, is Brother Pringle still at that church? Oh my goodness, I've been looking for him. He's such a wonderful man. God is good all the time. God is good. I found my friend. I've been searching. Them say he's not there anymore. Mister, where can I find him? Such a good man. Where can I find him? Good people like that should not be forgotten. Listen, I when I tell you what's me word it. Because I wanted to find him. But I didn't want to get his number to talk to him. To ask him, why did you leave me? When I kissed you, didn't I kiss you good enough? Didn't I kiss you good enough? Didn't I touch you? I remember watching this thing where a predator, I say I never feel him fault. Because the little girl was like, I think 7 years old. And him said, oh, if nobody saw how the little girl licked her ice cream and watched him. These are how these people think, people. I saw them predator, I think. I saw the pedophiles, them think it's all about them. You lick up in my ice cream, not you realize that lick it sitting off her and I lick ice cream. How you coming at the picture? I got said the lick up in didn't want you. Didn't you see how she licked the ice cream and looked at me? Somebody didn't want to find Pringles, see? Pringles swear me didn't want to find you. Cause when me done, tell you how me to throw myself on you. Anyway, at the end of the day, like I said, guys, don't forget that you are the victim. Don't make people tell you hush hush. There's a young lady that says right now, I think, I sent her a message if I can use her story with hiding her ID. I don't remember if she answered because I came on, so I'm not gonna say. But anyway, like I said, people, be vigilant with your kids. Watch them. It's not too late if you choose to press charges on someone that molested you. If you were raped, it's not too late. 10 years ago, 20 years ago, there's no limit on there's no the statute of no limitation. That's what it's called. Statute of no limitation. So if you didn't know, now you know. For people that say it done gone bad already, whatever the situation was, like I said, if I had speak out or call attention, there's not much I could do at 8 anyway, because the church already, I keep it hush hush. If I had spoken out about it and probably go to the police, me at 8, there's not much I can do. Chances are I could have saved that little girl that didn't impregnate. So people have to understand. People have to understand that at the end of the day, you keeping quiet give these pedophiles strength to move on to the next victim. You shaming yourself and telling people, no, I'm ashamed to talk about that. Why are you ashamed? You didn't do anything wrong. Just remember, you didn't do anything wrong. You understand? You didn't do anything wrong, ladies. And there's no limit. So if you choose to press charges, like I said, the only difference, there is no, Nicholson, no. Check it out. She said, Rachel Nicholson said, there is a statute of limitation on rape and sexual assault in Jamaica. There is none, darling. Check again. Ask a lawyer, ask a detective. I'm telling you this. Like I said, there's a case now that happened with a woman that was molested 40 years ago and she's pressing charges. There's no statute of limitation. And that's why a lot of people are so afraid, because them think, what can I do now? It done gone already. There's a lot you can do. There's a lot you can do. You understand? Well, I spoke to 2 lawyers today and a detective, and they said there is none. So please double check. Please double check. Don't take it from a hearsay. Check for yourself. Because too often we listen to other people when they know not about the law. We listen to other people what things say, but we don't actually check. Please to check. Like I said, Philip Paulwell, I'm going to call you out on this one. He didn't confirm because he was busy today in court. He was busy today, not in court. He was busy today. That was my other lawyer friend. I invited Mr. Philip Paulwell, because he's now a lawyer. I mean, he's always been doing law, to come on. I have my personal lawyer, which I invite. I hope one day they can come on to highlight the rules, the laws, the do's and the don'ts of Jamaica, so people can have a knowledge of what their rights are. Because oftentimes we give up our rights because we don't even know so we did right in the first place. So hopefully pretty soon somebody can come on and help. My sister is gonna come on too and talk more about the foundation that she's doing. Get a lot into that. I want to wrap this up now. So next time, tomorrow, for all those who's asking about my brand, who is Teeze, I launch it tomorrow midnight. Should I do it midnight? Should I do it midnight or 6 o'clock tomorrow? Okay, I'm gonna do it 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. I'm launching my Who is Teeze brand. I'll tell you guys where to get your flash tattoos, your waist beads, and of course, if you're in St. Martin, they are available at Flaunt Boutique, Front Street, Teeze Shoes Collection, flash tattoos, Teeze flash metallic tattoos. These, a lot of people always ask me about them. Waist beads, they're all there. So check it out. Flaunt Boutique, Front Street. Just go in. Tasha will always take care of you guys. Thanks for watching. Share, and like I said, don't take it from me. The laws of Jamaica is also online. Find out the truth from your lawyer. Find out the truth from a police officer. Even them wouldn't know if it's just some time to watch everybody. Everybody. One love, guys. Peace out. Enjoy your evening.